The Department of Defense's mission is to provide combat credible military forces needed to deter war and protect the security of our nation. Should deterrence fail, the joint forces prepare to win the fight. That's a quote from the National Defense Strategy from 2018. Also, in this same article that we're about to look into, we also get more clarity on things of what's going on in the National Defense Strategy, understanding the acknowledgement and understanding that the United States acknowledges the increasingly complex global securities environment categorized by overt challenges to the free and open international order. The national defense security faces challenges in the United States military, represented by another shift in global security environment. For decades, the United States has enjoyed uncontested or dominant superiority in every operating domain. We could generally deploy our forces whenever we wanted, assemble them whenever we wanted, and operate however we wanted. Today, every domain is contested: air, land, sea, space, and now cyberspace. We face ever and more lethal and disruptive battlefields, combining more domains and conducting increasing speed and reaches. The Department of Defense focuses on these objectives: defending the homeland from attack, sustaining joint force military advantages both globally and in key regions, deterring adversaries from aggression against our vital interests, and enabling the U.S. interagency counterparts to advance U.S. influence and interests, maintain favorable region balances of power of the Indo-Pacific region, Europe, the Middle East, as well as the Western Hemisphere, defending our alliances and allies from military aggression, and bolstering partners of coercion. And that these are just a few examples of the national defense's strategic approach. However, the long-term strategic competition requires a seamless integration of multiple elements of national power: diplomacy, information, economics, finance, intelligence, law enforcement, and military in more than any other nation. America has expanded its competitive space, seized the initiative, and challenging our competitors where we pose advantages and they lack strength. A more lethal and strong alliances and partnerships, American technological and innovations, and culture of performance will also be generated to make future decisive and sustainable U.S. military advantages. And these are some of our examples of our national defense strategy. To go more in depth, nuclear forces. The department will modernize the nuclear triad, including nuclear command, control, and communications. The space and cyberspace as warfighting domains, prioritizing investments in resiliency, reconstitution, and operations to assure that our space capabilities. Lastly, also missile defense, investments and focus on layered missile defense, joint lethal and contested environments. These are just some more examples of our national defense strategies being implemented in the United States.